Ladies and gentlemen, imagine getting a phone call from your child, their voice trembling with fear, begging for help. But what if I told you that call wasn't real? That the voice on the other end wasn't your child at all, but artificial intelligence, perfectly mimicking their tone, their words, their emotions. Artificial intelligence has reached a point where it can convincingly mimic human faces and voices with an alarming degree of accuracy. What was once the domain of Hollywood special effects and high-budget productions is now accessible to anyone with an internet connection. AI-powered deepfake technology has advanced so much that even a few seconds of audio or a handful of photos are enough to generate a near-perfect digital replica of a person's face or voice. This breakthrough in artificial intelligence is both fascinating and deeply concerning as it raises serious ethical and security questions. The way this technology works is both complex and simple. AI models are trained on vast amounts of data, learning patterns in human speech, facial expressions, and mannerisms. When given even a small sample, such as a short video or a voice recording, the AI can analyze these patterns and recreate them in an eerily realistic way. This means that a child's voice, for example, can be cloned from a few seconds of a phone call or a social media video, and their face can be animated to say or do things they never actually did. This level of precision is what makes deepfakes so dangerous. They are nearly indistinguishable from reality. What makes this particularly concerning is how easily accessible this technology has become. Just a few years ago, creating a deepfake required advanced computing power and technical expertise. Today, free and easy-to-use AI tools are available to the public, allowing anyone with minimal technical knowledge to generate highly realistic fakes. This means that bad actors, whether criminals, scammers, or even cyberbullies, can now manipulate AI to impersonate real people, including children, with little effort. The impact of this cannot be overstated. Imagine a child's face being used in a fake ransom video, appearing to plead for help in a situation that never actually happened. Imagine an AI-generated voice note of a child calling their parents in distress, asking for money to be sent to a scammer's account. The emotional toll of such deceptions can be devastating, as parents may react without questioning the authenticity of the message. Beyond scams and fraud, AI-generated deepfakes can be used for other malicious purposes, including bullying and reputation damage. A fabricated video of a child saying something inappropriate or offensive could be used to humiliate them in front of their peers. Schools and communities might react without realizing the content is fake. The consequences of such misuse can lead to real-world harm, including social isolation, psychological distress, and even legal issues. Even more troubling is the fact that deepfake detection tools are struggling to keep up. While researchers are developing methods to identify AI-generated content, the technology is evolving so quickly that many fakes slip through undetected. Once a deepfake is created and shared online, it can spread rapidly, making it difficult to control or remove. The damage is often done before people even realize that what they are seeing or hearing isn't real. The implications of AI's ability to perfectly mimic faces and voices extend beyond individual cases. They threaten the integrity of digital communication as a whole. If anyone's face or voice can be faked, how can we trust what we see and hear online? This erosion of trust in digital content could lead to a world where misinformation spreads more easily, where video evidence is no longer reliable, and where people begin to question even legitimate content. While AI's ability to replicate human faces and voices is a remarkable technological achievement, it also presents one of the biggest security and ethical challenges of our time. Without proper safeguards, education, and regulation, deepfake technology has the potential to become one of the most dangerous digital threats we face today. Children are among the most vulnerable targets of AI-driven deepfake technology. As artificial intelligence becomes more sophisticated, it can generate hyper-realistic videos and audio recordings of children, making them potential victims of fraud, manipulation, and exploitation. Unlike adults, children may not fully understand the risks of sharing their images or voices online, making it easier for malicious actors to misuse their likeness for unethical purposes. One of the most concerning aspects of AI-generated deepfakes is how easily a child's face or voice can be replicated. With just a few seconds of video or audio, AI can create a completely convincing representation of a child, making them appear to say or do things they never actually did. This capability opens the door for cybercriminals and scammers to exploit children in ways never before possible. A particularly frightening scenario is the use of deepfake technology in cyber scams. Criminals can manipulate AI to create fake distress calls from children, tricking parents into believing their child is in danger. For example, a parent might receive a phone call that sounds exactly like their child, crying and begging for help, only to find out later that it was an AI-generated hoax designed to extort money. Because deepfake audio is so realistic, it can be incredibly difficult for parents to distinguish between a genuine call and a fake one, leading to panic and immediate compliance with the scammer's demands. Beyond financial fraud, deepfake technology can be used to manipulate and deceive children directly. Online predators could use AI-generated voices or videos to impersonate someone a child trusts, such as a friend or a teacher, to lure them into dangerous situations. A child might receive a message appearing to be from a classmate, encouraging them to meet in an unsafe location, unaware that they are being targeted by a predator using AI to disguise their identity. Another alarming misuse of this technology is in cyberbullying. Malicious individuals can create deepfake videos of children making offensive remarks, engaging in inappropriate behavior, or participating in activities they never actually took part in. These fabricated videos can spread quickly across social media, leading to serious reputational damage, bullying, and emotional distress. Children who are already highly sensitive to peer perception may face humiliation, social isolation, or even depression as a result of deepfake-driven bullying. Furthermore, deepfake technology can be weaponized for identity theft and fraud. If a child's face and voice can be accurately replicated, it becomes possible for scammers to impersonate them in online interactions, gain access to personal information, or even commit crimes under their digital identity. This type of identity theft is particularly dangerous because children typically do not have the tools or knowledge to detect when their likeness is being misused, and parents may only discover the problem after significant damage has been done. The widespread availability of AI-driven tools makes these threats even more pressing. Previously, sophisticated digital manipulation required expensive software and advanced skills. Today, even amateur users can generate realistic deepfakes with minimal effort. Free apps and online platforms make it easier than ever to create AI-driven content, making it more likely that bad actors will exploit this technology for harmful purposes. To protect children from the dangers of deepfake technology, awareness and education are essential. Parents must have open conversations with their children about the risks of sharing images and recordings online, emphasizing the importance of digital privacy. Schools and communities should implement educational programs that teach children how to recognize potential deepfake threats and avoid suspicious online interactions. Deepfake technology has opened new doors for fraud and scams, creating a digital landscape where deception is more convincing than ever before. With AI's ability to perfectly mimic human voices and faces, criminals have found new ways to exploit unsuspecting individuals. One of the most alarming aspects of this technology is how easily it can be used to manipulate people, especially through fake phone calls, videos, and online messages. Scammers can now use AI-generated voices to impersonate loved ones, including children, in distressing situations. Imagine receiving a phone call from your child, their voice filled with panic, begging for help, and providing specific instructions on where to send money. Any parent's immediate reaction would be to do whatever it takes to protect their child. But what if that call wasn't real? What if it was generated by AI using just a few seconds of recorded audio from a social media post or a previous phone call? Criminals are already using this technique to trick parents into sending large sums of money, believing they are helping their children. Because AI can replicate tone, emotion, and even speech patterns, these scams are nearly impossible to detect in real time. Beyond voice manipulation, deepfake videos present an even greater risk. AI can now generate realistic videos of people saying or doing things they never actually did. This has led to a rise in fraud cases where victims are manipulated into believing false information. For example, a scammer could create a video of a child appearing to make a ransom plea, convincing parents that their child has been kidnapped and demanding immediate payment. The realism of these videos makes it incredibly difficult for victims to question their authenticity, leading to rushed decisions driven by fear. Fraudsters are also using deepfake technology in online identity theft schemes. With an AI-generated video, criminals can impersonate someone on video calls, tricking employers, family members, or financial institutions. Imagine a scenario where a child's face and voice are deepfaked to request access to personal accounts or sensitive information. A bank teller or customer service representative might believe they are speaking to the actual person when, in reality, they are interacting with an AI-generated fake. Another dangerous application of deepfake fraud is in social engineering attacks. Hackers can use AI-generated voices or videos to impersonate authority figures, such as teachers, school administrators, or even law enforcement officers. A child could receive a video call from someone who looks and sounds like their school principal, instructing them to provide personal details or meet at a specific location. Because children are less likely to question authority figures, they become easy targets for this type of manipulation. Financial scams are not the only concern. Deepfakes can also be used for emotional manipulation. AI-generated videos or audio messages can create false narratives that damage relationships, careers, or reputations. A deepfake video of a child making an inappropriate comment or behaving badly could be used as blackmail, threatening their future prospects. Even if proven false later, the damage to their reputation may be irreversible. The accessibility of deepfake tools has made these scams even more dangerous. Previously, creating a convincing deepfake required high-end computing power and advanced technical skills. Today, AI-powered applications and websites make it easy for anyone to generate realistic fakes within minutes. This democratization of deepfake technology has led to an explosion of fraudulent activities, making it difficult for authorities to track and prevent every scam. To combat these threats, individuals and organizations must adopt a multi-layered approach. Awareness is the first line of defense. People must be educated on how deepfakes work and how they are used in fraud. Families should establish verification protocols such as safe words or security questions to confirm identities in high-stress situations. If a parent receives a distress call from their child, they should take a moment to verify the request through a separate channel before taking action. Additionally, businesses and financial institutions must strengthen their security measures. Biometric verification methods, such as facial recognition or voice authentication, should incorporate AI detection tools to identify manipulated content. Governments must also step in with strict regulations and penalties for those who use deepfake technology for criminal activities. Law enforcement agencies should develop specialized teams to investigate and respond to deepfake fraud cases. While AI continues to revolutionize various industries, its misuse in fraud and scams is a growing concern. The ability to create fake voices and videos with such precision makes deception easier than ever before. Without proactive measures, deepfake fraud could become one of the most widespread and damaging forms of cybercrime. It is crucial to stay informed, implement protective strategies, and push for legal and technological solutions to counter this emerging threat before it escalates further. The rapid advancement of AI-driven deepfake technology has led to a growing crisis in digital trust. As artificial intelligence becomes more capable of generating hyper-realistic videos and voices, the line between truth and fiction is blurring. This erosion of trust in digital media is one of the most concerning consequences of AI-generated deepfakes, as it threatens the reliability of information, personal credibility, and even societal stability. In the past, people generally believed what they saw and heard in videos and recordings. Video evidence was considered one of the most reliable forms of proof used in journalism, legal proceedings, and personal interactions. However, with AI's ability to manipulate reality convincingly, this trust is crumbling. Deepfake videos can make it appear as though someone said or did something they never did, and AI-generated voices can mimic real people with alarming accuracy. As a result, it is becoming increasingly difficult to distinguish between real and fake content, leading to widespread skepticism and confusion. One of the most immediate impacts of this crisis is the rise of misinformation. Deepfake technology allows for the easy creation of fabricated videos that can spread false narratives. A manipulated video of a public figure making an inflammatory statement can go viral within minutes, influencing public opinion before the truth can be verified. The damage caused by such misinformation is often irreversible, as people tend to believe and share sensational content without questioning its authenticity. This erosion of trust also extends to personal interactions. Imagine a scenario where a child is falsely accused of saying something inappropriate because of a deep fake video. Even if they prove that the video was fabricated, doubt may still linger among their peers, teachers, or even family members. The psychological impact of such an incident can be devastating, affecting their confidence, social relationships, and mental well-being. Legal and law enforcement systems are also struggling to adapt to the deepfake threat. In criminal cases, video evidence has traditionally played a key role in determining guilt or innocence. However, as deepfake technology improves, it becomes easier for criminals to create false alibis or frame innocent individuals. If video and audio evidence can no longer be trusted, the entire legal system could be thrown into chaos, making it harder for justice to be served. The loss of trust in digital media also has serious implications for cybersecurity. Hackers and scammers are using deep fake technology to impersonate CEOs, government officials, and family members, convincing people to transfer money or reveal sensitive information. Businesses are already reporting cases where deep fake voice calls were used to authorize fraudulent transactions. If employees and executives can no longer trust the voices and faces they interact with, companies will need to implement stronger verification measures, adding layers of complexity to everyday communication. One of the most dangerous aspects of the erosion of trust is that it enables denial and deception. If anyone can claim that a real video or recording is fake, accountability becomes difficult. Public figures caught in controversial situations may use deepfake technology as an excuse, dismissing genuine evidence as AI-generated manipulation. This phenomenon, known as the liar's dividend, allows dishonest individuals to escape responsibility by exploiting the uncertainty surrounding digital content. The widespread skepticism created by deepfakes may also weaken democratic institutions. Elections, for example, are already vulnerable to misinformation campaigns. AI-generated videos spreading false statements about candidates or election results could manipulate voters and create social unrest. If the public loses faith in the authenticity of political information, democratic processes may be severely undermined. To address this growing crisis, a combination of technological solutions, education, and regulation is needed. AI-powered detection tools must be developed to identify and flag deepfake content before it spreads. Social media platforms should implement stricter policies for verifying the authenticity of videos and audio recordings. Governments must introduce laws that hold individuals accountable for creating and distributing harmful deepfakes. Equally important is raising public awareness about deepfake risks. People must be taught to question digital content critically and verify sources before believing or sharing information. Schools should incorporate digital literacy programs to educate children about the potential dangers of AI-generated manipulation. While deepfake technology has legitimate uses in entertainment and creative industries, its misuse poses a significant threat to society. The erosion of trust in digital media affects individuals, businesses, governments, and justice systems alike. If left unchecked, deepfakes could lead to a world where truth is subjective and deception becomes the norm. It is crucial to take proactive steps now to ensure that artificial intelligence enhances our digital world rather than undermines it.